tonight due to load management. They got to give those guys a rest. And early on, Rip City with running the break, knifing through the lane. The guard out of Georgia.
And London Johnson had 5 assists, 0 turnovers, 12 points. It starts out.
He is right up in the grill of Hagens. Handoff going baseline. Anaya kicks it around the horn to Hagens, and he knocks down. Gilder out of Texas A&M, his first shot off the mark.
And that's a lot of prospects, a lot of young players to have to play, as you see.
Normal positions. They're allowed to get breather because they didn't even really have a bench the first half of this season. As Wainwright turns the corner off the glass, and Baji. Gilder back to the big man, Almansa. Looking for some help, he'll find Johnson.
The offense, 7 points already for Hagens. The remix.
Zealous, high off the glass.
Had a game or a day off since they played Perth early in October, so and he's one of those guys. I mean, again, if you're the first option, at least in your own mind.
Almansa tips to that quarter. Hagens, he's been active. He's been looking for his shot, being aggressive, and he gets Johnson. Goes hard with the left. Inside Almansa. This
24-second shot clock. If any of these guys even had a shot clock in high school, it was at least 30 seconds. So there's so many differences for what they're doing from the past.
A goaltend called again. So that just shows how rare it is, right?
First game
Zealous to get a
12 years old.
Johnson shot off. Jerry Darlin knocking it down. He's a guy who had to play the point early on because of injuries, but now he can play off the ball now. More
back in the lineup, knowing that he's going to get energy and effort.
It takes it away. The remix looking to push the base against Almansa. What a finish.
Yeah, and just like that, it's a 4-point game in favor of Ignite.
Johnson uses the screen, gets back to his big man, Baji, but they call. So Almansa to the line, shooting 1 good for 2, and he missed it.
He's shooting the 3 ball. Of course, I had him when he was in high school with Team Takeover, EYBL program, and again, he's really developed into a true professional.
Cole finds Almansa up over the shot blocker, gets back the rebound. Gilder, and it's blocked again by Baji.
Out of socket. No, I might not make it, but you ain't gonna block it.
The pick and roll back to Almansa. There was Baji again.
Trying to attack the basket.
Ignite with numbers. Johnson dumps off to his big man. Almansa finishes off.
But no problem at all.
Rose inside and Baji. Oh!
Defense is his strong suit. We're going to go there.
With Baji out of position, Ignite. And he told me one of the reasons for that we haven't really, it seems like guys are bigger, stronger, and he said running up and down, it's taken him still a few games to get accustomed to the speed. Almansa, good job there, walling up. Almansa up top, the big man with the shot. Baji inside, gets rid of it. Anaya on the deck, try to dish it off.
This is strong. Strong finish for him on the interior on that possession.
Buzella shuffled the feet.
Listen, what have you guys been up to? Because it seems like ever since you won the chip, it's been a party.
A party. And honestly, like, when I was there, they are renaming the team room.
Not playing tonight, giving them the rest, and Manas Buzelis has taken over. Rupert knocks down the.
Now over that way, by the way. But 63 points through 3 quarters for the Raiders, so scoring is the point score of all the teams.
Come on, entertainment capital of the world. We want to see points. Baji on the floor and
back. But I'll call you Coach Kenny for now. You know, when you think about this opportunity that Chris Paul has kind of established with HBCUs to bring you guys out and have this
presence that he had during that time, just being able to use that as a platform for HBCUs, him going to get his degree at Winston-Salem State, it was like us at our HBCU schools.
Now, I know that my guy John Shrippen came over and introduced himself to you pregame, but did he tell you about his Howard background, though?
He did, and I was so excited to hear it because I'm a big fan of his. Team came out, they came out flat. Rupert came out the first possession and drilled a three, and that's their end.
These are elite level players on the court right now. You got former NBA guys playing for Rip City. You've got guys who are going to be top draft picks as Baji throws.
Eye-opening for our guys that there's really good players all over the world, and to see these guys doing their thing here has been really cool to see.
Skill level is high.
Almansa, the offensive rebound. Condit punch.
And Ignite, who's won 3 of their last 4 games, looking to build on that.
Davis slips down. Condit, he now bodies Almansa. That's point guards will pull him over aside and ask what he thinks. Talk about situations, pick his brain, because he's been there. He
goes back in the day.
You were coming up early on in the NBA. Was there a guy who you looked up to?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My veteran was Doc Rivers.
Okay.
So Doc Rivers was the vet. His last year in the NBA, and things, and he would get out there and hoop, and he was a problem to deal with. And of course, I had Avery Johnson as well. Both those guys.
What a pass! Hagens probing, bodies Almansa. Smith working, 2 seconds. Condit far away from the basket, and he does not get a shot off.
Gave up that lead, and the majority of that was in the 4th quarter on Tuesday, so they want to try to see if they can come away. Things just slow down for you. You understand that you're playing chess oftentimes when other guys are playing checkers.
Curve. It takes a while to adjust to this.
It absolutely does take a while to adjust to this, and more importantly, as you see, so for guys like Ron Hollins, Demontis Gonzalez, they were mentally prepared to take on what was going to be different well for so many others over the past 3 seasons.
Dump ball pass, Almansa, Andre Barrett. He was the guy everybody looked up to as the point.
Coming out of New York City. And I don't talk this well about Dre when he's around. So now once you get away from the showcase, the season starts over, and there's a 36.
Good tip by Almansa, and he's got the steal. Almansa running the floor, and he's rewarded, and it rolls off the rise when we hit that second half.
I believe so, but also what will benefit as many minutes, and he can be more productive in less minutes, learning how to communicate defensively and everything necessary for him to be successful. Get Almansa a break, because you can tell at this point he truly needs one.
Johnson, free throw jumper, counted. Development to recognize that and quickly, no hesitation, take that shot from the floor. Rose dumps it off to Condit. Almansa tips it away, forces him to get it around the horn. 3 seconds on the shot clock.
That's you want to see Modest playing downhill.
Almansa also back on the floor, the big man for Ignite. He's going to play the final 3-minute here stretch in regulation. Tough drive. Almansa affected that, but Condit.
He's been a 4th quarter performer these last 2 days.
I apologize, the monitor hadn't updated. He's got 25 on the night. Condit inside, and he's been. Get that out of here!
London Johnson getting to his spot, putting pressure on the defense by getting into the paint.
Hagens goes back to the ring.
We saw from Hagens to tie the game on Tuesday night.
Johnson turning the corner, pushing off. He's got space. Oh,